Welcome back to the second half here of this Dritte Liga match between 1860 and Duisburg, two of the big sides in the league. The halftime scoreline is all square at 1-1, with Duisburg taking the lead on 10 minutes. A wonderful header from Boadus doing the damage there. That was Duisburg's first attack, and it had come after Sascha Mulders had just hit the bar for 1860 with a little volley from the edge of the box. But only 5 or 6 minutes later, 1860 got themselves back in it with a Steinhardt penalty. That was one after a sloppy challenge by Gembalis on Stefan Lex. And after that, it was a very entertaining encounter. Pretty close. 1860 probably shading it, but Boadus hitting the woodwork as well for his side. A vicious effort after he was played through, just crashing off the post and away to safety for 1860 as they come out onto the pitch here. We're just about ready to get the second period going. And let's see who can really grasp the nettle here and take the 3 points. It's a big match, a very important one, as Duisburg will look to climb out of the relegation zone. 1860 looking to pull away from it. But on this evidence, both teams, you would think, should be up in the higher echelons of the table. 1860 are the draw specialists in the league. They won't want to pick up another one. It would be the 9th of the season for them in only the 16th match. And Hagen Schmidt will be hoping for a second win on the bounce for his team Duisburg, as away we go again with 1860 kicking from left to right. As 1860 have had their opportunities. They were getting some real joy in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the first half. However, some of these long balls that they're playing, too easy for Duisburg to deal with. As that's a nice challenge there for Salge up against Boadus. And an early corner in the opening minute of the half for Duisburg here. Boadus really a thorn in the side of 1860 so far today. His strike partner, Ademi, barely a sniff. But a player like that, you can't take your eye off him. As the corner is cleared, and Biancardi can carry the ball here on the counter-attack. It's a good run from him, finding Dressel. But it's a good challenge in the centre there to stop the counter. So are we going to see another early goal, I wonder? It took 10 minutes for Boadus to score in the first half. Oh, Baccalords. And the free kick, they're given against him. 1860 getting straight on with it. Salge carrying the ball out from defence here. Bit of a heavy touch from Sascha Mulders, but it's worked out well for him. Now Deichmann down the right-hand side, just cutting in. Biancardi. Little skip there, and couldn't play the ball in. Although he's kept it in, surprisingly. Thought he might let that out for the throw-in. Keeps the pressure up on Duisburg, as he can't reach that ball through. It was just left there by Deichmann. Decent idea, but too much weight on the ball in the end. Salga back to Hillan, another long ball from him. Biancardi brings it down over his shoulder there. Just trying to feed it out towards Deichmann, who's done well to win the challenge and get it now back around the corner for Biancardi. This is really brilliant build-up play here, and the shot deflected wide. Stefan Lex it was in the end who got it away, but that was terrific stuff from 1860. Nice interplay down the right-hand side. Sasha Mulders here with his back to goal. He knows exactly where Stefan Lex is. And just a touch on its way through for a corner for 1860. Steinhardt, can he provide some quality here with that left foot of his? Yeah, he does indeed. Find Belka here. Couldn't get enough on it though to beat the goalkeeper Weinkauf. And immediately the away side back on the attack here. Well, it's just left there by Belka here. The terrible defending, and perhaps the chance there for Ademi. Well, what was that from Belka here? Completely switched off. And almost led to the second goal for Duisburg. Well, it's been excellent entertainment. Some of the defending, though, in this game has been dreadful. Belka here, the only player on a yellow card in this game. Not really been his afternoon. So 5 minutes in to the second half, and it's been all action as it was in the first. Pretty even Stevens, chances at both ends. And once again the distribution there from Hiller, leaving a lot to be desired. Here's the replay here. Belka here just not going to the ball whatsoever. He's caught ball watching totally there on 2 occasions in that attack for Duisburg. And Ademi unable just to get enough power on it to beat the keeper, as there's another chance here for the away side. This time fired into the side netting by Ademi. Well, I said he was quiet in the first half. He's really sprung to life in the last minute or two here. Nice. Just off the shoulder of the last defender. And the man on 8 goals so far this season, looking to make it 9. As Deichmann diving in for the ball there. Duisburg keep possession. And the volley clear, should bounce all the way through to Hiller. As there's a nice attack developing here, the ball in comes to nothing. It's to this near side for Deichmann. Still putting the pressure on here, 1860. Deichmann again. Lex. And out for the corner. Decent enough defending there from Baccalords. Just tracking the run of Stefan Lex. He's really got his hands full with that task today. So Vine from this near side, in it comes. Decent delivery. Biancardi just delaying that getting the ball back in again, it allowed the defence to get back together as there's Mulders. That's brilliant from him. Well, quick feet and finds the finish as well, and that's 2-1, 1860. Well, the veteran has done it again. And it's a goal that you wouldn't really expect him to pull off, as it looked as though the attack here had fizzled out. Biancardi, the cross from him's not really dealt with. Then look at this from Mulders. Lovely stuff. Making the space for the shot himself, skipping around two defenders and lashing it in with his left foot, low and hard. And that's fantastic. Coming up towards 10 minutes into the second period. 1860 coming from behind to lead here, as Sascha Mulder scores his 5th of the season. As the ball coming forward, 1860 looking to get a quick fire double here. Although Biancardi in the end, that one's snuffed out by Felcher. Back in again by Deichmann, and a really good take. It was necessary as well from Wijnkauf. It was heading straight towards Sascha Mulders. As now Duisburg really in trouble. Here it is again. Really good angle, I would imagine here. Let's have a look. Lovely trickery. And there again, the scoreboard updated. 2-1 for 1860. As it stands, that sends them all the way up to 12th spot in the Dritte Liga. Duisburg even dropping down a spot into 18th in the relegation zone. On goal difference, Fell climbing above them. Now Deichmann picking out the pass towards Mulders. Here he is! And another lovely touch from him. Bringing it down with his left, firing away the snapshot with his right, but couldn't beat Wijnkauf at the near post that time. As Duisburg, well, they've fallen apart here with that second goal going in from 1860. The passing has gone astray, the defending is all over the place. And they really need Hagen Schmidt here to get them focused again, perhaps make a change as well. We know they've got the firepower up front. Perhaps they need just someone in midfield, some fresh legs to drive them forward. As the offside flag raised there against them. They need some inspiration from somewhere, Duisburg. 1860 have found it through Sascha Mulders. Biancardi had a hand in that goal for Sascha Mulders. I thought he delayed his cross too long, but waited and waited. In the end, paid off. And there's a foul coming in. Salga on Boadus. It's not quite had the effect he had in the first half so far. Again, though, winning a cheap free kick, you'd say. Stoppelkamp with the free kicks, just drifted in. Cleared and, well, the appeals are up for the corner. And it looks as though they've got it, Duisburg. Let's have a look here. Who does it come off last? It does indeed take a flick off the 1860 man there. So the short corner this time. Stoppelkamp in first time. And it might break for him here. Gets the shot in. It's off the bar again. That's the third time today that the woodwork's been struck. And now 1860, 3-on-1 situation on the break. Biancardi, here he goes, and it's a cracking last-ditch tackle there from Gimbalis. Well, he's had his dodgy moments at the back, Gimbalis. That was brilliant. Sliding in. Now Duisburg going forward once more. What a game this has been. Stoppelkamp. Short ball in. Ademi holds it up. Can they find a shot away here? Finally, it does come in and blocked. Stierlin, it was, bolstering the attack there. Stoppelkamp just showing his frustration there. Couldn't get his team level. A cracking effort it was from him. So now we've seen 1860 hit the bar through Sascha Mulders, and Duisburg hitting the post and bar through Boadus and Stoppelkamp. And we've had 3 goals on top as well. Let's have another look. The ball just breaking for him here, pulling the trigger immediately. Didn't even need to look at where the goal is. Curling it in. And inches away from making it 2-2. So Duisburg not dead and buried yet. Well, that's a big lift for Duisburg. As Gimbalis here. His ball in. Not dealt with at all by 1860. In the end, Hiller very glad to grab it. As we've gone over an hour played. And I really can't see this match finishing 2-1. There's more goals in this one for sure. Which way will they go, though? Can Deichmann get there? Yes, he can. Felcher just knocked off it. And in the end, he couldn't deliver. Just a little bit too excited there, Deichmann. Well, if 1860 grab the next goal, you would think the points are in the bag for them. If Duisburg make it 2-2, that really puts the cat amongst the pigeons. That's exactly what they're trying to do here. Ademi outside of the right boot to Stoppelkamp. Poor touch from him. And it's Biancardi leading the charge again for 1860. The play swinging one way, then the other. Mulders rolls the ball across here for Bernd over the bar. Wow, he really should have done better there. Should be at least testing the keeper. A man of his quality. As he's picked out a treat here by Sascha Mulders. Good touch to get it out of his feet. And then just leaning back and sending it into the stand behind the goal. It looks as though 1860 are going to get plenty of opportunities to get a cushion here. With Duisburg pushing on, trying to snatch the level up. And they'll get more and more desperate as time goes on as well. There's so much space out there for all the attacking players. As Gimbalis. Now it's his turn to burst forward. A goal-saving tackle from him not long ago. He's keeping Duisburg in the game. Baccalords just overrunning the ball there. And again, 1860. That's really good from them. Could be another penalty. And it is. And again, it's Gimbalis. That's the second penalty he's given away today. Guilty again of letting the runner in on him. And he can just hang his head. Yellow card for him. As the slide rule pass catches him out. Again, it's Stefan Lex on the blind side. And there's absolutely no doubt about that one at all. So the chance here for 1860 to go 3-1 up. Steinhardt converted with ease to make it 1-1 earlier. Can he beat Weinkauf again? No, he can't. It's a fantastic save. Well, this is a match that's had absolutely everything. And Duisburg are still in this game with 25 minutes remaining. 2-1 down. It should be 3-1. As it's a decent enough hit from Steinhardt. It's not right in the corner. And plunging down to his left there was Weinkauf. And turns it away. So we've seen the woodwork hit 3 times. We've seen a penalty saved. This has been superb in the German Third League. Two teams going at it absolutely hammer and tongs. That's the corner coming in from Wein. And he'll have another chance to deliver here. Volleys in and didn't make proper contact with it at all. It squirms its way out of play. Disappointing. But Duisburg surely will get a massive lift from that penalty save from Weinkauf to keep them in it at 2-1. As Baccalords is withdrawn here. Double change. Gimbalis also off. No real surprise there. It's Bakir and Quadwo to replace those two. So Quadwo a bit more of an attacking menace from the back. Let's see what difference those two changes make. Oh, Gimbalis, as I said earlier, has been a danger going forward, really, on that right wing. Not really his game, but more of a threat going forward and really desperate defending. At the back, he made one cracking goal-saving challenge in this second half. Other than that, he's been susceptible to switching off too much and given away 2 penalties. Luckily for him, Weinkauf saving from Steinhardt the second time. And 1860 must be wondering what they have to do here to wrap up the points with quarter of the game to go. They've had so many chances on the break. And just making the wrong decision or seeing a shot saved by Weinkauf. And now Duisburg invited forward. Felcher digging the ball across. Ademi just letting it run. And Quadwo. Stoppelkamp, lovely deep ball in, and that's a cracking finish. Dear oh dear. Ademi just running onto it and guiding home a glorious side-footed volley. 2-2. That is wonderful. And real food for thought there for Michael Kölner, his 9th goal of the season. Well, let's have a look here at the replay. It's cleared here. 1860 think they've done their job, but running onto it is Ademi. He doesn't even think about it, doesn't break stride. And that's a stunner. So 2-2, and again the game wide open for either of these teams to take a really important 3 points. Well, 1-1 at half-time, 2-2 with 22 minutes to play. And Hiller out of his box there, just dealing with the threat. Again, it was Ademi. Well, he had the quiet first half, barely touched the ball. In this second, he's been popping up everywhere. Well, 1860 might now be thinking of freshening things up. Obviously, that double change from Duisburg doing just the job for them. Maybe Michael Kölner contemplating doing likewise. There's no free kick given there against Belka here. 1860 bringing the ball forward through Bear. In the end, it's a really poor pass from him. Well, it's anyone's game at this moment in time. We were looking forward to it before the first whistle, and it's turned out to exceed our expectations. So 4 goals, the woodwork hit 3 times, a missed penalty. What's going to happen next? And the ball clipped up here towards the new number 9 for Duisburg, back here. Comes through for the goalkeeper, Hiller. Now 1860, you'd think they just need to keep their heads here, keep their discipline. They came from behind to lead. Can they again get their noses in front, or is it going to be a real topsy-turvy match? And Duisburg going to get the 5th goal, as it does seem 1860 have got Neudecker stripped and ready to come on. Just getting his final instructions. Felcher helping the ball downfield. Bouadouz, lovely from him, holding it up, then the flick to back here. And just couldn't quite find the late run coming in from Frey. Now, Biancardi. It's one way, then the other. Still here. So much space as the shot comes in again. It's off the woodwork. Unbelievable. Bear that time from just outside the box, just cutting across the ball, sending it screaming against the bar that time. So it's 2-2 on the scoreboard, and 2-2 as well as far as the woodwork being hit's concerned. A magnificent game of football. Not one for the defensive purists, but full of entertainment. Now Steinhardt and Biancardi picking up the pieces, finding the ball through for Lex, and that's a lovely ball for him. It's 3-2. This is a classic, and this time Bear finds the finish. A minute ago he cracked the woodwork, this time sliding home. More terrific football from 1860, cutting through Duisburg, and the cool ball across from Stefan Lex, finished off by Bear. And again, Duisburg have got to just shake their heads and get themselves back into this. They trail 3-2 with 17 minutes to go. Here's the replay. Biancardi finding that run of Lex, and that's such a lovely cutback. And no chance at all for Wijnkalf at all. Bear arriving right on cue. No one tracking him at all. And Wijnkalf, well, he may have kept his team in the game with that penalty save from Steinhardt, but helpless on that occasion. Bear gets his 4th of the season. Well, this has been sensational. You won't see a better game this weekend in any league, surely. As they're looking for number 4 now, 1860. Lex couldn't get the shot away. The ball back in from Vine. And Duisburg really struggling to clear. Finally away by Quadwo. Oh, 15 minutes left on the clock. Can Hagen-Schmidt's team again get back into it? Well, this is the best game of football I've seen in a long, long time. As I said, the defending is leaving a lot to be desired. But the attacking endeavour from both teams, something to marvel at. So much incident. But it's been played in a cracking atmosphere in the stands. And both sets of players as well, just getting on with the game. Not too many fouls given away, not many stoppages. I think both teams know that they're involved in a stonking game of football. As Felcher, ball in, and some confusion there in the defence for 1860. It's out for the corner. As Hiller there, as he came out for the punch, I think he's taken out his own player Salge in doing so. In fact, Belka here is who's down. Well, Belka here has to come and challenge for that one, even if he got a call that was very unsure. Now the resulting corner for Felcher. It's a high one, and in the end there's some pushing and shoving going in there from Duisburg. Free kick for 1860. A chance just to grab a breather, and a chance for a double change as well for 1860. Neudecker and Vilsch coming on, Biancardi and Bear. The players coming off. Bear will be hoping that his goal is enough to win this match. Also hit the bar just before scoring that third goal for 1860. As all the players who I said in the first half had a quiet game, they've really come to the fore in the second half. Him and Ademi getting themselves on the score sheet for their teams. Ademi's goal, an absolute stunner. So 12 minutes then for 1860 to hold on to this win, and 3 points which would put them 12th in the table. For Duisburg it puts them all the way down to 18th. And still they would be stuck on only 1 win away from home all season long. That's been their Achilles heel. This one's played across towards Ademi. Steinhardt gets there ahead of Felcher. Now Stoppelkamp. And just trying to pick out that far stick. As here we go. Here's the replay of that penalty save. The highlights coming up here of the second half so far. As here's Ademi's goal. That is a terrific strike. Then this pullback from Stefan Lex is converted by Bear. 3-2, 1860 lead. A roller coaster of a football match. Are we going to see more drama in the final 10 minutes, I wonder? Not sure how much more I can deal with on this Saturday afternoon. Deichmann just heading the ball on here for Neudecker. Trying to take on Ademi, who was tracking back. Ademi winning the battle. So 1860 leading 3-2 coming into the last 10 minutes. It's still on a knife's edge. Duisburg have been very positive in their approach to the game, perhaps too positive. 1860 as well, quite happy to leave gaps at the back. And they go in the hunt for goals. Build up down the right, they're just breaking down for Duisburg. Yes, there's good pressing there from 1860. Leading from the front again, Sascha Mulders. His goal on 54. Really lighting the touch paper in the second half. We've seen some exceptional goals today and exceptional efforts as well coming off the woodwork. As the 1860 fans bouncing there in the stands. Well, they're certainly getting their money's worth this afternoon at the Grünwalder Stadion. They'll be hoping to get their team over the line here with 8.5 minutes to play. I doubt that there'll be too much time added on. We've barely had a stoppage in the whole match. As there's a free kick, just brought down their back here, coming in with the foul. Dressel it was. Well, he knew what he was doing there. Dressel was just under a bit of pressure, going down when he felt the touch. And the ball into the corner here. Sascha Mulders interested, but the defender getting it away. And they're trying to play their way out of trouble here, Duisburg. Credit to them for that. They haven't resorted to just launching the ball forward. Here's Ademi. Now out to Quadwo. On the left-hand side here, trying to curl it in. Well blocked by Deichmann. And Stoppelkamp somehow finding the ball forward there for Boadus. Couldn't quite bring it under control though, and 1860 away again. Mulders up against Van Kalf. Weinkauf just managing to touch it away. That's a poor ball in net from Felcher. And Wilsch can carry the ball away down the right-hand side. Cardo, though, steps in with the interception. So it's going to be another change by the looks of things. So Stierlin is off and Ajani on for the final 5 minutes, just to try and add a little bit of impetus to the attack. Well, Stierlin looks as though he's run himself absolutely into the ground as he comes off for the away side. Looking on and hoping his team can make it 3-3 in the dying stages of this game. Well, it would be very much the tone of this match if there were to be a late leveller for Duisburg. We've seen everything today so far, as Hiller just wasting a little bit of time there, dribbling across the box to change his position for the goal kick. Bourdous putting himself about up front there, and a little bit too much for the referee's liking. Big smile on his face there. A wry one, as 1860 just trying to take the sting out of the game now. Another change for them. Vine coming off for Moll now. So a little bit more of a defensive change from them, looking to seal the points, shutting up shop. So 4 minutes remaining for 1860 to hold on to this 3-2 lead in the most dramatic game you can imagine. 5 goals, 4 shots off the woodwork and a penalty save. The scoreline could be almost like a cricket score. It's just gone a little bit quiet though since that goal from Bear to make it 3-2. Looks like that's going to be the winner. Duisburg still playing the ball forwards, but no real chances for them. And perhaps here a sniff for them, but no. The ball away by Moll. Well, they've got to give it one final push here, the Zebras, away from home. It would be desperate for them if they should lose here. Stuck in the relegation zone in the Dritte Liga. They feel that they should be at least in the top half of the second Bundesliga. Not even in this league, let alone in the relegation zone. Of course, they have been in the top flight in recent times as well. It's been quite a fall from grace for them. 1860 know all about that, but they're trying to bounce back. And perhaps this result will send them going up the table for the rest of the season. Their last home match was a clear 6-0 win against Freiburg's second side, but this much more of a test for them, and so far so good for them. They've come through it, as it looks as though Greilinger is about to come on for 1860. Stefan Lex coming off. Well, he's had an excellent game, Stefan Lex. Didn't get himself on the score sheet, but he won 2 penalties. He set up what looks to be the winner for Beer. And he was a real menace for the Duisburg defence. So Greilinger on for the final, just over a minute now. What a cracking game of football. And it's a shame that the full-time whistle is coming imminently. Let's see how much time added on we'll see. Well, surely 1860 are just going to keep this in the corner and hold possession. They haven't managed to for long enough. Quadwell wants to get straight back on with this throw. 1860 marking up and delaying the throw in the end. Precious seconds being won here. Felcher there, heavy touch straight out of play, frustrating. As Duisburg really have played their part in a fantastic game of football, but they're not going to get any reward for it whatsoever. And when they look at the table, when they get back in the dressing room, they'll see that they've slid down the table 1 spot on goal difference. Fell just going above them in the relegation zone. 1860 though, for them it makes much more pleasant reading. 12th spot mid-table, but from there it's only a 6-point difference to 3rd place Eintracht Braunschweig, as the ball is rolled across here looking for a 4th. 1860. Deichmann keeping it right in the corner up against Quadwell. Good strength by the 1860 man. Looking for the corner, they don't get it. 1860. This will surely just be banged up the field. Indeed, Weinkauf. As we're into time added on. Almost a minute of that played. As the 1860 side will be celebrating imminently, I feel. Although we've got 2 more minutes of time added on. 3 were signalled. Here's Felcher. And it's well cleared at the far stick by 1860. Village getting it out. So it's a late corner for Duisburg. 1860 with defending to do here. Kölner just can't stand still at all. Can Frey find the quality delivery? Well, Weinkauf is up there joining it, challenging for it, just going over his head. He stayed up there as well. It's an empty goal. As Duisburg really throwing everyone forward now. Another corner kick. He's still up there, Weinkauf. He kept his team in it with the penalty save earlier. Can he now rescue a point by scoring or having a hand in getting a late equaliser? Felcher punched clear by Hiller. And it's going to come straight back into the box again. It's a hanging ball in there. Ademi. And it's blocked on its way through. Now the race towards the other end. Mulders. And he just couldn't quite turn on it there. Weinkauf is still in the attacking half. Well, we've got 30 seconds remaining and Mulders could be through here. What's he going to do? It's straight at the goalkeeper. And he can't hold it up. It's Ademi. 2 strikers there up against each other. Wonderful stuff. One last attack from Duisburg. And surely the whistle's going to go. It's a throw for them. Kölner begging for the final whistle. Dangerous ball in from Quadwell. Should be cleared by Greilinger as there is the final whistle. 3-2, a big 3 points for 1860 against Duisburg, who dropped down a place, still stuck in the relegation zone. 1860 up into mid-table and upwardly mobile. A cracking game of football. The winner coming from Bear, but we've seen everything. A missed penalty, 4 shots off the woodwork and 5 goals. Brilliant stuff in the Dritte Liga. As of course you can join us next week for more action in the league. Hopefully something similar. Join us for that. As for me, I will just wish you a pleasant weekend and see you next week. Goodbye.